Shut that door. Okay. Court is in session in 3 cases. First case is cause number 326-196. Second case is cause number 327-014. And the third case is cause number 327-016. All 3 cases are styled the state of Texas versus Darius Jones. Mr. Jones, it says Darius D. Jones or Darius Devon Jones. Is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Jones, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Jones, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Jones, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Jones? You doing fine?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Mr. Jones, I have before me a document that is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. Mr. Jones, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
And are these your initials on the line stating that you want your case reset so you can hire your own attorney?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Jones, before you sign it and initial these documents, this document, did you read the document?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Jones, we're gonna have you to stand on the 4X in front of our court coordinator. She's gonna give you a reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Now, Mr. Jones, I also see that you have ICE at the top here. You need some information on that.
Yes, sir.
Our court coordinator, court administrator should be able to give it to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Oh, I see he has a felony case. We're gonna reset it with the felony. Okay, your case is gonna be reset with your felony case. And what that means, now your felony case looks like it's set on June the 13th.
Yes, sir. For the 13th.
So you're gonna have to come here and check in.
Check in with y'all.
Yeah, and then go to the drug court. And then when you finish the drug court, you're gonna come back here and let us know what they did with the case.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Jemiah Roberts. This is cause number 332084. Case is style of state of Texas versus Jemiah Roberts. Ms. Roberts, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Roberts, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Roberts, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Roberts, you may put your hand down. How you doing, Ms. Roberts?
Good.
That's good. Ms. Roberts, I have before me 2 documents. The first document is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. Ms. Roberts, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials on the line stating that you want to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
I also have before me a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, Ms. Roberts, there's a signature at the top above the line that is titled Defendant's Signature. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Roberts, before you signed and initialed these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Roberts, I've read your affidavit of indigence, and based on your answers, You meet the qualifications for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And your attorney that will be appointed to represent you in this case is Attorney John Macy. John Macy will be given information on how to contact you. You'll be given information on how to contact him. You're going to stand on the 4X, and once you finish getting that information, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. Lindsay Miller. This is cause number 332106. Case is style of State of Texas versus Lindsay Michelle Miller. Ms. Miller, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Miller, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Miller, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Miller, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Miller?
I'm good, thank you.
That's good. Ms. Miller, I have before me two documents. The first document that I have is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. Ms. Miller, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials on the line stating you want to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
And I also have before me a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigence. Ms. Miller, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 2 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defender Signature. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Miller, before you signed and initialed these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Miller, I read your affidavit of indigence, and based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you is Attorney Brian Matuska. Ms. Miller, you're going to stand in front of the X in front of our court coordinator. She's going to give you your reset and the information on how to contact your attorney. Once you get that information, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
James Robertson. This is cause number 331498. Case is style of State of Texas versus James Lee Robertson. Mr. Robertson, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Robertson, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Robertson, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Robertson, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Robertson?
I'm glad today.
That's good. You can't be better than being blessed. Now, Mr. Robertson, I have before me two documents. The first document that I have is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials on the line stating you want to apply for court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
And the other document is titled Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, Mr. Robertson, there's a signature above the line that's titled Defender Signature. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Robertson, before you signed and initialed these documents that I've just mentioned to you, did you read the documents? Did you understand what you read? And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Robertson, I read your answers in your affidavit of indigence. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney, and your attorney that will be appointed to represent you is Attorney Lori Carrazzo. Mr. Robertson, you're going to be given information on how to contact Ms. Carrazzo. Ms. Carrazzo is going to be given information on how to contact you. You're going to stand on the 4X and get that information. Once you get the information from our court coordinator, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir.
I gotta pay. Christian Reyes. Did we call the DA's office? No, okay, she's done it. For the record, is your name Christian Reyes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is cause number 331222. Mr. Reyes, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Reyes, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Reyes, may you put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Reyes?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Reyes, I have before me two documents. The first document is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. You recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials on the line stating you want to apply for court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
Also, Mr. Reyes, I have a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 2 of this same document, Mr. Reyes, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Reyes, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I've just mentioned to you, did you read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Reyes, I read your answers in the affidavit of indigence. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. The attorney that will be appointed to represent you in this case is Attorney Marva Provo. You will be given information on how to contact Ms. Marva Provo, and Ms. Provo will be given information on how to contact you. You're gonna have a seat in the, well, you're gonna have a stand on that 4X in front of our court coordinator. She's gonna give you that information. Once she gives you that information, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Reyes. Zachary Eskeets. Zachary, did I pronounce your last name right?
Yes, sir.
Eskeets?
Yes,
All right. This is cause number 332136. And this is cause number 332136. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Zachary Ryan Eskeets. Mr. Eskeets, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Ma'am, would you please put your mic on mute? We're in a court
Oh,
session.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, Mr. Eskeets, your full name is Zachary Ryan Eskeets, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Eskeets, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Eskeets, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Eskeets, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Eskeets?
A little tired, but good.
You doing good? That's good. Now, Mr. Eskeets, I have before me two documents. The first document that I have before me is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Eskeets, is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
And are these your initials on the line stating that you would like to apply for court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, which is titled Affidavit of Indigence, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, Mr. Eskeets, there is a signature above the line that's titled Defendant Signature. Is this your signature? Mr. Eskeets, before you signed and initialed these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Eskeets, I read your answers in the Affidavit of Indigence. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you in this case is Attorney Nathan Reynolds. Now, our court coordinator is going to give you information on how to contact Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds will also be given information on how to contact you. You're gonna stand on that 4X to get that information. Once you get the information from our court coordinator, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Stand on the 4X. And for everyone else, we have a prosecutor here. The prosecutor is gonna talk to you about your case, one at a time. Now, ma'am, the person that's on Zoom, would you please state, you could take your mic off of mute, and would you please state your full name?
Hi, my name is Dwayla Brewer.
Okay, Ms. Brewer, put your mic back on mute. We don't. Okay, Ms. Brewer,
Yes,
we don't have you on our docket today. Do you?
I know. I'm calling on behalf of my son. We're in transit right now to bury
Okay.
my mother and my
Okay.
brother,
Okay, who's your son?
Jordan Jacket.
Where? Hold on a minute. Where? Page 5. Okay, now is Mr. Jacket with you? Ms. Brewer?
Yes, sir. He is.
Okay, could you put him on the?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Ms. Jacket, could you put Ms. Brewer, could you put Mr. Jacket on the video?
Hello?
Okay, Mr. Jacket, you were scheduled for court this morning?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
your case is, I see that your bondsman is Bail America.
Yes, sir.
You scheduled for 9 o'clock this morning.
Yes, sir.
Now, on arraignment, you have to appear in person. You cannot appear by Zoom. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I was
Hello?
telling you, yes,
Okay. We're in transit to bury my mother and my brother
okay. Okay, now
in
let me,
California. Yes. So
You-
we
right.
didn't realize that he had a court date. I don't know.
okay, you're breaking up real bad.
I know because we're out traveling and the Wi-Fi is not
Ms. Nelson?
good. The signal is not good.
Okay. Now, State, do you have any objection to this?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Why don't you get on this side?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. I
Can you
have-
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, Your Honor, what I would like to say, okay, I'm gonna let you speak to my son, but I don't know how he's gonna be charged in this case because he was actually,
Miss Brewer,
uh-huh,
this is not a trial. Okay, this is just for an arraignment. He has a right to have an attorney. If he cannot afford to have an attorney will be appointed to represent him. And I would imagine you are not his attorney. So I need to talk to
no, I'm
Mr.
not.
Jacket. Okay,
No,
let me talk to
okay.
Mr.
Hello.
Jacket. Yeah, Mr. Jacket. Mr. Jacket. Yeah, you're kind of breaking up.
Right here.
Okay, Mr. Jaquette?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have before me, Assistant District Attorney Kathleen Nelson. If you're looking at the monitor, you might be able to see her. Now, Miss Nelson, do you have, any objections to, this case being reset?
No, Your Honor, in light of the circumstances that they're going to vary family members, I have no objection to.
Okay,
reset.
now, Mr. Jaquette, your case is gonna be reset. Give me a standard 30-day reset. Do you have any objections to 30-day reset, Ms. Nelson?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, this case is gonna be reset to July 5th of 2022.
Okay.
Stay in contact with your bondsman,
Okay.
and you're free to go. And I'm sorry for the death
All right.
of the family members. We praying that you and your family have a safe return, and you and your family have my condolences.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you so much. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Your
God
Honor.
bless you.
All right, y'all have a blessed day. Okay. Okay, the court being